So Luke, how have the team reacted to last week's defeat?
It's just how I want to take, mate. Just in the circumstances that we lost the game, we thought we'd gone in with a good start, taking an early lead, but look, something's happened that's changed the game with the penalty, and then they've got a late goal. But the lads have been high in confidence in training. It's just something you've got to put to the back of your head and start afresh on Saturday.
Is it harder to get over results when the referees maybe had a say and you've not agreed with the decision?
Yeah, I think it's something that you dwell on maybe for that evening or the next day, but as soon as that's gone, you've got to put it to the back of your head and start fresh, because you can't let that affect the performance of the next game. But it's obviously something that I feel personally has happened a few times, but we've not got the luck. But it's just one of them things that you just got to get on with.
You're a few months into life now at the Vale. How have you found it? Have you settled in now?
Yeah, I've settled in well. I think it's nice to be given an opportunity, and the gaffer's put his trust in me, and I hope I've repaid it in playing well for him. But it's nice to come into a team which lads that will welcome me in with the experienced players we've got, and it's just hopefully we can get the few wins now that we need to stay up.
They say the few wins, it looks like one win could more or less sort of secure your safety in the league. How important is it to do it sooner rather than later? Yeah,
massive. Look, we want to get the win as quick as we can. We don't want to have to let it go into other people's hands, but that's down to us. It could be Saturday or it could be the last game of the season. Like you said, we don't want it to be that, but we've just got to go into each game being confident, taking the positives from the game before, and hopefully we'll be all right.
And there's the old cliche that it's cup final going into these last few games of the season, but are you treating it as another cliche, just any other game? No,
like you said, it is a cup final. Every game's important now. We know that teams around us have got games in hand, but you've got to concentrate on ourselves really. We know what we need to do to stay up, and we don't want it to have to be into the other team's hands. So yeah, it is a massive game every game now.
So Lincoln, a team you may know well from your time in the non-league, what are you expecting from them?
Yeah, from playing against them before, they just pose a physical threat. Like I said, they do play out sometimes, but the main threat is the big lad up front, Reed, and then set pieces and throw-ins. They just look to put it into the box. So if we can try and minimise the free kicks and the throw-ins, then we should be all right.
From what you saw of them last season, are you surprised that they're in the position that they're in? They're unbeaten in 6 now. Obviously, the big Checker Trade Trophy final, really on a high at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not surprised really. Like when I played against them last year, they did exactly the same thing that they've done this season. They've just been consistent at what they do, and they've been good at it. Like you said, the win on Saturday showed people that are watching the game that they're not just a long ball team. They do try and play out, but they're just good at what they do, and they've got a good managerial staff behind them. But that's just something that we've just got to come up with on Saturday, and hopefully we can deal with the problems.
And they're going to come in their numbers, the fans are. How important that the Valiant fans get behind you and sort of combat their atmosphere? Yeah,
it's nice to play in front of an atmosphere. Like the Crew game, our fans brought a great following, and it paid off. I thought they were a lot louder than the Crew fans, but like you say, on Saturday, I've got no doubt in the crowd being behind us like they are every home game.